Welcome back. It's Luna. Thank you for coming today. I'm really happy. I will work hard to deliver a heartwarming moment, so please enjoy it at your leisure. Day 129, The Legendary Treasure. The Call to Adventure. There was a legend passed down among adventurers around the world. It was the story of the legendary treasure sleeping in an ancient kingdom. The treasure was said to possess a powerful force that once brought prosperity to the kingdom, and whoever obtained it would gain infinite wealth and power. However, the location of the treasure was unknown, and it was only spoken of in myths. One day, a young adventurer named Alex acquired an ancient map. The map supposedly showed the location of the treasure. With the map in hand, Alex decided to embark on an adventure with his childhood friend Lisa to verify the legend. They prepared for the journey, following the route depicted on the map. Their quest led them on a journey around the world, seeking traces of the ancient kingdom. Although they anticipated many hardships and trials, their hearts were filled with excitement and anticipation for the adventure. Gathering allies, Alex and Lisa first headed to the ancient city of Eldoria. Eldoria was once a prosperous city and was believed to hold clues about the treasure. They explored the ruins of Eldoria, examining ancient texts and sculptures. During their investigation, they encountered another group of adventurers. The leader of the group, Robert, revealed that he was also searching for the treasure. Robert was an experienced warrior who had once served in the military, and his companions were also highly skilled. Alex and Lisa proposed working together with Robert's group, and they decided to search for the treasure together. With new allies, their adventure became even more exciting. The group set out for their next destination, the Labyrinth Forest. The Labyrinth Forest was a maze-like forest created by ancient magic, full of hidden dangers. They cautiously navigated the forest, using clues they gathered along the way to determine their path. Overcoming magical creatures and traps, the group's bonds grew stronger. One day, they discovered a mysterious glowing monument deep in the forest. The monument was inscribed with ancient characters, hinting at the treasure's location. Lisa deciphered the text and determined that their next destination was the Silent Desert. The group decided to leave the Labyrinth Forest and head to the Silent Desert. Despite the vast and harsh environment awaiting them, their spirits remained undaunted as they continued their journey, following the next clue. Their quest for the treasure had just begun. The first trial. Upon arriving at the Silent Desert, Alex and his companions were overwhelmed by the vast sea of sand. The desert had extreme temperature differences between day and night, and hardly any life existed there. They decided to carefully proceed, ensuring they had enough water and food. Rumors suggested that ancient ruins dotted the desert's center. As they aimed for these ruins, they confirmed the route depicted on the map. They planned to travel at night to avoid the daytime heat. One night, while resting under the starry sky, they saw a strange light in the distance. Guided by the light, they reached an ancient monument. The monument was inscribed with a mysterious poem indicating the path to the treasure. Lisa deciphered the poem, revealing that the next trial would take place at the Oasis of Silence in the desert's center. They moved towards the desert's center, enduring the harsh conditions. Despite being temporarily delayed by sandstorms, they overcame difficulties by cooperating. Finally, they reached the Oasis of Silence and began searching for the secrets hidden there. The oasis had a beautiful lake at its center, surrounded by ancient ruins. While resting by the lake, they started investigating the ruins. They discovered an ancient scroll, which provided clues for the next trial. The scroll mentioned that the key to the treasure was hidden in the tomb of the Desert King, a ruler who once governed the land. Following the scroll's instructions, Alex and his companions set out to find the king's tomb. A perilous journey. To find the tomb of the Desert King, Alex and his companions resumed their journey through the desert. Deciphering the clues on the ancient map, they navigated their way. Despite the numerous dangers lurking in the desert, their adventurous spirits remained steadfast. On their journey, they encountered gigantic desert creatures. Giant scorpions and snakes threatened their path, but with Robert's tactics and the group's cooperation, they managed to fend them off. Alex, in particular, used his swordsmanship and wit to protect his companions. One day, they discovered a hidden underground cave in the desert. Believing that the entrance to the ancient king's tomb was within, they ventured deep into the cave. The cave was dark, with a cold wind blowing, but they cautiously advanced step by step. Deep inside the cave, they found a giant stone door inscribed with ancient characters. Lisa deciphered the text and found a mechanism to open the door. Using her knowledge and intuition, Alex and his companions successfully opened the stone door and reached the tomb of the Desert King. Inside the tomb, they found an array of ancient relics and treasures. However, their priority was finding the key to the treasure. They explored the tomb, examining ancient books and statues. Among the treasures, Alex discovered a special chest. Inside the chest was an ancient artifact that served as the key to the treasure. The artifact pointed to their next destination, indicating that their adventure would continue. The Lost City. The artifact found in the Desert King's tomb indicated their next destination, the Lost City of Elder. Elder was a once prosperous city, believed to hold further clues about the treasure. Alex and his companions confirmed the route to Elder and prepared for the new adventure. They crossed the desert and rugged mountains, aiming for Elder. Despite facing various obstacles and dangers along the way, their courage and cooperation helped them overcome these challenges. Upon arriving at Elder, they were awed by its grand ruins. The city was adorned with ancient buildings and sculptures, telling the tale of its former glory. Alex and his companions headed to the city center, searching for clues about the treasure. At the center of Elder stood a massive temple, believed to hide clues about the treasure. They explored the temple, carefully examining ancient texts and statues. Lisa, in particular, deciphered the inscriptions and drawings on the temple walls, trying to find the path to the treasure. Eventually, they discovered a hidden room within the temple. The room was filled with ancient books and treasures. The books contained crucial information about the treasure, which helped Alex and his companions identify their next destination. However, a powerful magical barrier protected the room, making it difficult to obtain the clues. They searched for a way to break the barrier, trying various spells and rituals mentioned in ancient books. After several days of trial and error, they successfully broke the barrier and obtained the clues to the treasure. The mysterious manuscript. The ancient manuscript obtained in the temple's hidden room detailed the location of the treasure. According to it, the treasure was hidden in the castle in the sky, Laputa. Laputa was a legendary floating city, and finding it became their ultimate goal. Alex and his companions meticulously studied the manuscript to find the path to Laputa. The manuscript contained a star map and instructions for a specific ritual. Using the star map, they planned their route to Laputa. First, they needed to perform the ritual at a specific location marked on the star map, called the Altar of the Sky. This place was said to open the path to Laputa. Alex and his companions continued their adventure, aiming for this location. Throughout their journey, they faced various challenges, but their unity helped them overcome these obstacles. Robert's tactics, Lisa's knowledge, and Alex's courage supported them through difficult situations. Finally, they reached the Altar of the Sky and prepared for the ritual. The ritual required specific tools and spells, which Alex and his companions carefully prepared. Lisa recited the spells from the manuscript, while Robert and the others guarded the altar against external interference. As the ritual progressed, a powerful light emanated from the altar, opening a path to the sky. From the light emerged the castle in the sky, Laputa. Despite being overwhelmed by the majestic sight, Alex and his companions resolved to move forward to the final stage of their quest. They proceeded on the path to Laputa, ready to face the final trial, the castle in the sky, Laputa. Alex and his companions reached the castle in the sky, Laputa, and were awestruck by its magnificent scenery. The castle floated above the clouds, with birds soaring freely in the sky. Laputa was a floating city created by ancient technology, filled with mysterious power. They began exploring the castle's interior, searching for clues to the treasure. The castle was filled with intricate mazes and traps, blocking their path. However, Alex and his companions used their experiences and bonds to overcome each challenge. As they ventured deeper into the castle, they discovered the ancient king's altar. The altar was protected by a powerful barrier to safeguard the treasure. Lisa recited the spells from the ancient manuscript, beginning the ritual to break the barrier. Alex and Robert stood guard, praying for the ritual's success. As the ritual progressed, a strong light emanated from the altar, gradually dissipating the barrier. Finally, the treasure appeared. It was a crown made of beautiful jewels, holding ancient power within. Mesmerized by its brilliance, Alex and his companions carefully took the crown. The moment they took the crown, the entire castle began to shake. The ancient defense mechanisms activated, and magical creatures awakened to protect the castle. Alex and his companions quickly prepared for escape, fighting magical creatures along the way but ultimately succeeding in escaping the castle. After escaping the castle, they devised a plan to use the crown's power to restore peace. They vowed not to misuse the power and instead use it for the world's peace and prosperity. Their adventure ended, but their bonds felt eternal. A new adventure begins. After obtaining the legendary treasure, Alex and his companions returned to their world. While resuming their daily lives, they never forgot the experiences and bonds from their adventure. Alex began his path as a new adventurer in his hometown, while Lisa dedicated herself to spreading ancient knowledge as a researcher. Robert prepared for another journey, deciding to explore unknown worlds with new companions. Reflecting on his adventures with Alex and Lisa, he aimed for further growth based on those experiences. Alex and Lisa kept in regular contact, sharing their progress. Their bond was strong, always ready to help each other. The power of the legendary treasure remained etched in their hearts, providing hope and courage for the future. One day, Alex received a new call to adventure. It was a journey to find a hidden treasure in a distant land. He shared the news with Lisa and Robert, proposing another adventure together. They responded with smiles, celebrating the beginning of a new adventure. Thus, the story of the legendary treasure concluded, but Alex and his companions' adventures continued. Their courage and friendship would be passed down to future generations, becoming a new legend. Thank you for spending time with Luna until the end today. I'm really happy. If you enjoyed this heartwarming reading, please subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. I have a new reading ready for tomorrow, so please come back. Have a good night, and see you again tomorrow.